Hello ladies and gentlemen, spokesperson for AWA here, Jesse Daniels. I'm here with Josh the Axe Shooter, who's just completed the first Dream Series match. Josh, how did you find the AWA crowd?
There was diversity there, whether it was the regular fans or people seeing for the first time. Its central location drew in tourists and it drew in the regular punters that do enjoy professional wrestling.
Beautiful. Now you had Super Chico tonight in the Dream Series match. Everybody would have been putting their money on you to win. You did unfortunately come away with the loss. How do you rate Super Chico as a opponent?
It's a Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor situation where all the money is riding on the larger athlete, with more experience, but all it takes is that boxer's punch just to hit you on that chin, just to knock you out. All it took was that Super Chico to hit me with his rolling kick back of my head, just to KO me for 3 seconds. That's all it takes, just a 3 count. And he walked away the winner. Like, I give credit where it's due, and he was the winner.
Very hard-fought battle on your part, Josh. You know, you're very well travelled. You've been to the USA, you've been to Mexico, Japan, you've been to the UK. You've got a wealth of experience. You wrestle in the best companies throughout Australia. How do you rate the rest of the AWA talent? Guys like AJ Israel, Rip Riley, Alex Shepard. You've got guys like Johnny Hardwood. How do you rate all these guys after seeing them here tonight?
Alright, well, let's break it down. First name you dropped, AJ Israel. AJ Israel has been to Japan, and you can watch his matches and see that Japanese influence. He respects the audience he's performing in front of. He respects his opponent for the fight back they actually bring to the match. He cares more about the fight. He wants to be punched in the face because he's going to get up and punch you twice as hard and break your teeth in. Now, at the same time, Rip Riley, I've heard through the grapevine that he's been collecting championships around Queensland. Now, you wouldn't be doing that unless you were somewhat talented. So that speaks for itself, his resume. And this isn't a job interview, but if Rip Riley was going for a job interview, he'd be promoted real quick, real soon.
Beautiful. The other guys we've mentioned, guys like Alex Shepard, young gunners like Rufio. Now these guys on the rise in Queensland, on the rise in AWA. What do you think the chances are of seeing them throughout Australia in the near future?
Rufio, before his unfortunate incident, was travelling around. I'd love to see him within the Adelaide crowd, within the Perth crowd, going coast to coast like butter and toast. I mean, Rufio brings something different to the table. Like, you can't put your finger on it, but it's just a vibe, it's an aura that Rufio carries with him. I mean, he's not hitting shooting stars at full 50s anytime soon, but he's got heart, and he's got guts, and you got to give the man that.
Speaking of shooting stars at 450s, we saw a massive turn today when fan favourite Turbo Wolf turned back around and got instant crowd reaction where they were booing him for becoming Tim Cade, all from out of nowhere, and aligning himself with May T and Alex Shepard in that little group. Seeing that happen.
I want to know why Tim decided to align himself with these people and why Tim decided he wasn't for the people anymore and he turned his back on them. That comes out of that. Why at the end of the day?
Very good question. I'm sure a lot of people will ask him that. Now, our next show is on April 2nd. It is a championship tournament.
When was it? April 2nd?
April 2nd. It's a championship tournament. First ever heavyweight championship tournament here in AWA, here in Grindhouse. You know, a few people have already been in it. Guys like AJ Israel, Alex Shepard, Rip Riley, Turbo Wolf, Tim Kane, sorry. They're already in the match. Who do you want to see in it, and who do you think would go on to
AJ Israel bring up a very good point tonight of now that he's moved to Adelaide, and who knows if he could end up working full-time for the WWE, for New Japan, for WXW in Germany. Who knows? He's talented. He could get signed at any of these companies at any minute, but he loves his home crowd. He loves Queensland. So if capitalising and winning that belt will ensure him a spot on AWA, as competitive as it can be at times, I'm sure he's got enough determination and he's got a reasoning to walk away the winner. So that's my 2 cents.
Beautiful. Now, you did have the dream match tonight. If you did win that, you were going to get a chance at the championship. You did lose, you don't get that chance now. Will we see you back here in the future? Will you be going after that belt? It is a nice belt.
It's a lovely belt. At the same time, it would be good to put on a resume at the end of the day when applying for contracted positions later on down the track. And seeing the reputation that AWA is building for itself over the duration. I mean, how many champions has there been in variation of 6 champions?
There's only been 8 champions over a 5.5 year period.
Okay, so that's a champion a year. So those champions have set the standard and set the bar higher and higher each time to the point of they can't be beaten. very easily.
The guys who are on this belt, just round them off. We've had Esteban,
Jag.
we've had Jag, Jonah, Rock went to Japan with it.
History has won even
Mark
previously.
Davis, History, myself, longest reigning AWA champion, not to brag. Where would you put yourself on caliber with these guys? Will we see you holding the belt one day?
Yes, as I mentioned previously, post-match, ambition and work rate go hand in hand together. I've got my sights set, I've got short-term goals and long-term goals, and at the end of the day, if I have to have that gold belt on my shoulder to set the standard and to show everybody that I am what it takes to be a champion and what it takes to conduct yourself such as a professional wrestler. First word being professional. So I will be the most professional wrestler there is. I will be the most sharply dressed professional wrestler there is. And I will be the best professional wrestler there is at the end of the day.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're signing up from here. I've been Jesse Daniels. We hope to see you here April 2nd at Grindhouse Wrestling so that you can view the AWA Heavyweight Championship Tournament for yourself. This has been The Last Saying. Josh the Axe Shooter.